Oop, might be a little loud on that one. Well, maybe a lot on my end. Hello. Happy Friday. Because it's the weekend. Or will be shortly. So, plan for today, some Iron Nest. And then later this evening, give it about an hour or 2 hours, we'll flip over to some Grim Dawn. Yes, giant cannon, tinnitus and, tinnitus and, tinnitus or tinnitus? I can never figure that one out. Anyways, hearing loss inducing. Then, well, I had to go back into the mess that is the Grim Dawn. All right. I suppose I should follow up on some strategy stuff here. Like if I have a secondary channel, I should advertise that at the start of the video. Wonderful advice, isn't it? This is a heads up. I have a YouTube channel. If you want to watch the older stuff that is older than 2 months, you'll have to go to my YouTube channel because that's where stuff has been archiving for a while now. What you'll find here on Twitch. If you're here on Twitch, if you're already here on YouTube, hi YouTube. Enjoy the archive. Over here on Twitch, you will find that you only get about 60 days. So, if you want something older, take a look there. Okay. That I also have Twitch and Blue Sky. Pick your poison. I'm serious. Pick your poison. And if you wanted to follow in there so you can get an idea of my schedule, and I tend to also put notifications on there as to when I go live. Follow that way. You can find links to all that if you're on the Twitch end down below. If you're on the YouTube end, it should be in the video description. Take a poke and a peek. Do both. Poke a link. It's not going to hurt you. It's okay. All right. Well, we've only got so much time for this, so why don't we actually get this running? Let me see. At least let me get it running in the background. This. Let me go down. Okay. Hook that. I know it's going to play in my ear, not yours. Don't worry about it. Close that up. Let's see. Check volume. Turn it down a bit on my end. Okay, it's picking it up. Okay, let me check a settings menu here. Audio. Oh, they start at 75%. That is good. That's nice to see there. Let's see. Ambient outside volume. Oh. Let's see. Controls, usual. Escape. Escape. Activate, skip, pick up. Okay. Graphics. FPS limit is 60. VSync is on. Windowed mode. Just full screen border. Okay. All right. Can the mouse escape? It can. All right. We are going to, let me see. Do a fast check. Physical. So let's apply what we got right now. Huh. That looks. Ew. Just checking out some of the stuff in here, like anti-aliasing and stuff like that. FSR. What the heck is FSR? Hold on. That's native. Um, let's do the half resolution on that. I'm just checking out some of my things that are, hold on. When we actually get this showing on screen. There. I think the applications. See, I can actually hit some of this stuff. Let me see. FSR. Let me see. Let me double check on this. Let's see. FSR graphics. Classified A from high random low resolution, but research a higher resolution. Renders in a lower resolution upscales back with. Oh, okay. So I don't actually need to have this. That just looks blurry. SMAA works for me. Shadow resolution, half resolution, occlusion qualities. I'm gonna track some of my graphics card to see how it pulls on it. Mesh qualities are looking just fine. Film grain. Chromatic aberration. Oh, that's if you got issues, color blindness and such. I think. All right. I think that should be good. Now, let me see. Oh, hey, Yuki. Volume, apparently. So we're actually going to take a step back. This audio seems really, really quiet, which is very strange for. What is with that? That looks. Such a. Okay. Game is really, really quiet in its audio settings, which is very, very strange. Like the demo was much louder. It's supposed to do that. Hold on a sec. Graphics. Uh, fuck. No. Thank you. Apply that. Oh, it's going ultra different ways. It's supposed to do that. It's a little annoying. Could have made menu. Hold on. I'm checking volume. I actually have to turn this up. This is actually really, really. Trying to listen to it, see how loud it is. Okay, so it doesn't pull from my. Is there a field of view? It feels like the field of view is graphics. Turn this. Hold on. Let me check something here. Um. Uh, This is interesting. Huh. I'm just checking to see what good field of view is going to be running for this because it seems. Um, yeah, it just seems really like weird that it's so. They only do up to 75. That's really, really interesting when looking at what people tend to do. Hold on, I'm trying to get an idea to see if this is going to be a problem for me or not. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. Everything was looking really, really close. Oh. Oh yeah, okay. So that was what driving me crazy with that look. It was the default field of view. Freaking terrible setting. It was very, very up close in person. All right, so we have a calibration. Okay, now, holy moly, that's loud. So quiet and then suddenly very loud. Hope I didn't blow out eardrums. Okay, are we gonna be normal? Okay, we're gonna pick this up and we're gonna turn this on to use this as a volume test. All right, we got a bass, volume humming. Let's do a walk around. You hear nothing. You better not be hearing nothing. This has got game stuff going through. There we go. I see stuff. Hmm. Holy shit. They inscribed the game founders on the barrels. Damn. I don't have access to that part yet. That's all right. How well can you hear the game versus me? Let me actually get this maybe turned down. If I get the game volume to about which is on here. Ah, okay. This should be about where you guys are. If I turn this up, that should be where you guys are. We're matching up with about where I am volume wise. Just trying to get things balanced. All right. You should be about even now. You should be able to hear me. Read, measure, calculate, load, rotate, elevate, and then fire. You are here. That could be problematic. We're gonna have to start using some of these things to start listening for. Ironess location is here. Target is at there. I can rewind. I wonder if that was in the demo or if I just never freaking noticed. Is there a new one? All right, let's actually do something here. Audio-wise, it might be that the mechanical volume is way too loud. It might be drowning out a lot of things. So let's... No, that's still ambient volume. Ambience inside. Here we go. Let's get some of this stuff turned down a bit. All right, is that better? What is this? The world's biggest damn foghorn. The issue isn't... So the issue of what's going on is that what I picked up is that the ambient volume of the gun itself was loud. It was so loud as to block out other volume. Full startup chain, set both dials to run. Don't even have a proper lever, just a wrench. That works. I can't. I can carry cat. Cat customization. The cat's name is Haster. But you said there wasn't any ambient noise. It was silent. That's really... That's how you get claws to the face. Can I give it a hat? I can give him a hat. Oh, you can really, really up this cat. Make him a kitten. Now let's have a full-grown cat. Okay, let's see, what else? Oh, there's another record. Next 2 hours of stream is making the cats. No, next to ours is streaming of doing this while holding cat. I had to put down the cat? Ooh. No, I don't. All right. Just stay right there, Haster. 9355. Okay. Target is at... Oh. When you fire the cannon, watch me. You won't mind, do you, Haster? No, you don't, buddy. What is it? Q4 right there? What if I miss? I want to miss. How many shots do I get? Oh, I have a whole load of rounds. What do I got? Looks like an HE followed by... Alright, give me a rotation here. That is incredibly loud. Shots equal to the money spent. Oh my god. Are you telling me in a pay-to-win game? I am actually gonna... You know what? Their audio thing was probably about on point for some of that. Because it's that fucking loud. What is this? High capacity, high explosive, thin wall mass, large burst radius. Medium blast. Alright. Let's see. Distance to a target. 7.82 kilometers. Needs to be more reverb with the lack of noise dampening materials. I know, right? Where's my, like, phone? It does really echo, I think. 2 powder charges. Oh my god, I have a timer? I have a countdown. I'm just clearing phone notifications. Let's see. Input this to target. Set that. You don't mind, do you, buddy? Oh. Well, I don't have a way to set that stuff right now. So let's see. Gun loading. Select shell. Well, cat's in the way as usual, but that's okay by me. There we go. Select shell. Ram shell. Dispense powder charges. Ram powder charge. Alright, so I need... Yeah, it just says use an H. Is that all I have? It's just HE and then H, really big HE? Okay. Only one gun set up right now. Oh, it's a loud game. turret rotation. Need to be at 85. It needs more thermonuclear options. This is the 1920s. They didn't have that yet. Oop, a little too far. Let's roll. Ah, here we go. Okay. Elevation needs to be 46. Start there, and then we'll run the minutia on it. Holy shit. Volume warning on this game. Yeah, but if there's no witnesses, there's no war crime, right? And they do mention that as part of the game description in case anybody's watching this later. And also, this was the 1920s? This is also an alternate history thing, too. A rust-free spoon. Wouldn't want to eat with a rusty spoon. Think of the tetanus you'd get. 46.92. Rusty spoon was taken. Oh. I am now about to fire a gun while carrying cat. We'll see if the cat likes this or not. Alright. Let's just double check some things here. Elevation. Running a high explosive. That bearing. Flight time is 30 seconds. Lock the gun. Prepare. This is probably going to get loud, and I've got to adjust volume. Shell type, bearing, elevation. Gun is armed. Hold on to your drums. Okay, volume didn't get too loud. Oh no, I want to walk over and witness this. And the cat doesn't give a shit. This is a very laid-back cat. He must be living on board. Or maybe the cat's deaf. Who knows? Oh. I'm sorry. Did you guys just try to have me drop a high explosive shell on a frickin'... Mm-hmm. Wow. These guys are assholes. I'm working for the assholes. I have aerial photography and you didn't give me armor piercing. I could frickin' beeline this thing on a very, very tight. Yeah, I'll point this out. So all I have is high explosive and high explosive, like highly concentrated. So we got a couple of things in here. Blue, in fact, actually we'll pull up the map icons. Blue indicates ally-related items. So, easy up there. That's marked as civilian. That's a civilian something. Police station? Can't read down there. Civilian emergency, another civilian thing. Higher explosive, yeah, all they gave me is high explosive and bigger high explosive. So they're like, oh yeah, so it's time to a test fire. Here, let's go over it. Fire nest is operational. Calibration fire is ordered. Plot your firing trajectory target on the map. Fire HE shell at the target. Target coordinates. Target is at Q4 forward 2. Glory to Castile. Except the target they're having me firing is marked as civilian city, which, if they were being invaded, I get it. But firing on a civilian riot. Yep. The first time I played the demo, didn't question it, dropped the shell right where it's supposed to be, get notifications going, ceasefire. Yeah, I'm the asshole, apparently. Or, I may not necessarily be the asshole, but I'm certainly working for the asshole. And the only thing I'm getting out of this, I don't have a command structure to drop a shell on. Oh, yeah, see, I'm already thinking about committing treason. So, we're running, let's see. That is the blast radius of a high explosive shell. If I run the HCHE, which is the other one I have, that's the blast radius. And then that's the biggest one. Yeah. Now, if I was able to run AP, armor piercing, which is, you know, anti-bunker stuff, I could have pulled this off. With minimal damage, but they didn't give me that, so I'm pretty sure they're going to cover it up with propaganda because the general's probably an asshole. It's not war crimes if no one survives to tattle on me. Do I look Canadian? I don't apologize enough to be Canadian for this. I'm sorry. Boom. Well, usually the war crimes they committed were another soldier, so. Oh. 8.92. Went too far. I got a high explosive. Most laid back cat you're gonna get. Better to target their bridges or water purification. I'm going to lower my volume a little. We get a couple points here. Cool. Sorry, no politics. That aside, isn't there a spot divided around? That comes later in the tutorial. This is the first tutorial mission. And I am going to turn this down just a little bit on the stream side. Yes, I did. It's covered. See? And the second can is not available either. This is literally the calibration mission. Check before civilian jet. Yeah, never mind, never mind. I'm pretty sure this is actually the propaganda they start out with, so. Are we the baddies? I'm pretty sure we're the baddies. How did that go wrong? What do you mean target missed? I didn't check that, did I? And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why I should not be in charge of this cannon, because I got distracted. Wait, what? I'm at the same bearing. Hold on. I am. How did the... Wait a second. Oh, it landed here? Ooh. Yeah, they're like... Ceasefire, ceasefire. That? Oh, yeah, I see. No. I've done enough damage for today. Holding this cat is no longer, you know, for the joke. It is now a requirement. I need him to sleep. I wonder if I can rebel later. I wonder if this moves. The double high explosive barely at the edge is all you need. Yeah, I want to get some precision here. Actually, I wonder where it landed. Oh, came off by a few degrees. And just in case we was watching, I saw already noted by the developer that they realized after they already made this game and figured out the angles that they got the firing angles wrong. They said actually the maximum distance when they actually went back and did the ballistics math should have been 40, a maximum of 48 something degrees. Someone man who goes, they want to miss the first shot. Yeah, I wanted to miss the first shot because missing it means that I get photography over the area. You get aerial photography whenever you land your shots. Yeah. What does this do? Oh. So the thing is, like, the first time I played, I didn't know. I just went, okay, I'm just gonna drop the shot there. So this time it's like, what if I missed the shot deliberately and got some aerial photography in? Ooh. Smoky. Can I get this terrible mission over with? Should be aiming this at those rebellious people, not a riot. Use police for a riot. Missing on purpose, how you flex your shell length. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Now bear in mind, when that shell landed, it would have taken out that other spot too, so... And they're like, yeah, you should go to bed. Just sleep it off. Combat ready? Yeah. They... Whoever gave me the orders just did not give a shit. Yes, of course. A bed. No, I'm not putting down Haster. Monstrous strike on Mercy Ward. Yeah, see, this is where the propaganda comes in. You can probably respawn that cat. See, official report. Anti-monarchs detonated a bomb in the hospital's entry courtyard, murdering 163 and maiming over 300 citizens. A brutal atrocity meant to shatter the very heart of Castile. The attack occurred during visiting hours, which is described by the king as particularly unsporting. Let's see... Yeah, what is this? Minimum rounds expended. I threw 3 of them. That's not minimum. An anti-monarchist element operating within the city. Separately, High Command has scheduled a celebratory illumination of the General Palace to mark the General's Peace Initiative. Peace Initiative? They should be putting quotation marks on that. First things first. Coffee. Now to figure this out. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you can make coffee in the main menu, right? Again? Let's to quit to main menu. I don't want to quit to the main menu. What is this? Just climb on here. Oh, yeah, the coffee machine in the main menu. Well, it's because this essentially is the main menu scene they use. I get the precision on this. This is real fun trying to do this when it's moving. Okay, go, 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 go. Imagine doing it while looking at dead kid. All right, how good is the coffee? Red, perfect. Quality. Oh, yes, yes. I have made good coffee. Finally. It took an entire demo, but I could do it. Do I at least get to take a shower? Damn, no shower? But at least they provide me somebody to get a shower with. Aster. So it's really an espresso simulator wrapped up in a shell kit? Yes, actually. I suppose it is. And a cat holding simulator. I suppose should change out the music. That's the usual one. Let's try this one. I can turn... It has separate volume controls. Alright. I did really well. I gotta clean it off my clipboard. Let's do this one. It was had vocals in it that was going to probably distract me. The important thing is that the listing for the rental didn't lie when it said it had a shower. It clearly does. Install the shower, got to hook up the water utilities. Yeah, it's got a working shower, I suppose. Or not a working shower, it has a shower. Coordinates HE. Iron Nest is there. Observation assets are located there. Might be just a little bit loud. Okay, let's see. Located there. Let's see. Spotter's at L10. L1072. Spotter 2 is at O. 03 on 47. Oh, right there. Okay. Bearing 100 degrees. Back in. All right. 100 degrees from spotter 1. And then 44 degrees. Which means target is... Okay. Distance is 10:05. Oh, no, 13:05. Wonder how many orphanages are there? Well, I don't know. Given how they've been running it, I imagine how many orphanages were about. That's terrible. HE shell for this one. Wires 3. Alright. Bearing 65.8 degrees. Too far. Come on. 52.2. Oh, I kept the same setting, so I should be close. Oh, good. They gave me a visual elevation indicator. Alright. That bugs me. It's very slightly off. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Angle set. What, 35-second flight time? Okay, HE at bearing 65.8. And then guns locked. Nope. Gonna hold cat. Oh my. Multiple civilian riots going on. Target destroyed, reconnaissance phones transmitted. 2 additional hostile elements have been identified in the recon. Destroy both before proceeding. Glory to Castile. Okay. See, this one's easier. There's no other, like, regular, unaffiliated civilian stuff going on. Although why they don't just, I guess maybe the riots have gotten out of control. Well. And this was definitely part of the time where they looked at using military for riot suppression. Well, just make them not orphans anymore. Ship them off to other families. It sounds horrible in context. What? All right, let's see. Take that off. All right. All right. Bearing 68 degrees. High explosive. And 1, 2, 3. Let's move that out of the cat spawn. And let's tweak it very slightly. Cat just hangs out over there. Why is that? Ah, we're getting close. 8, 4, 5184. 5184. High explosive, right bearing. I suppose I could push these things and go done. I can't hear anything. Now, if they had given me like AP rounds, I could have done it. Target's destroyed. I can take that off. Alright, target destroyed, phase 1 complete. A second fire mission now authorized. High Command orders Starburst over the Royal Palace. That's right, we have a demonstration. Star Shell only, non-combat operation. Find the vicinity of the coordinates below. Ground observer will mark corrections directly on impact recon photos. Adjust and repeat fire until High Command confirms satisfactory burst position. Gonna need you. Why on earth did I get that? Take those off since I've got them on there. So, bigger HE. Star? Oh no. It's the illumination rounds. All right. So. From Spotter. The hell? Okay, so they are both from Spotter 1. That's a little weird. But we'll roll with it. Alright. Spotter 1 is 240 degree bearing. Followed by a distance of 173 kilometers. Like, there we go. So this is a fine way to teach some of these tools. Because last time, during the demo, they actually gave you bearings from the spotters, and you did the location here. That actually forced you to actually use the distance tool, because otherwise you wouldn't pick up on it necessarily. You had to figure it out yourself, which is good if you kind of want that in a game, but you at least need to at least tell them about, hey, you have a particular tool. Use it. Four dots, 3, 3. Star shell. Alright. Bearing. Way over there. It'll get there. Yep. Although, I did note that in their roadmap, they mentioned that they're actually looking at some more content, but also multiplayer. Although they didn't say what kind of multiplayer, it's just a general thing on there. I can tell you, with a crew of people, this game would go so much faster, but also be more chaotic. Oops, did I get the elevation just slightly off? Nope. And elevation is confirmed. Direction, star, lock, and go. This cat is such an anchor here, he just doesn't give a shit. I need to go 3.33 kilometers. Although it does show distance on here, I actually like using that tool. You know, taking advantage of this one because I've actually used it to great effect. And figure out target locations. Okay. So I'm actually supposed to hit there? Hold on. That's the wrong way to do this. Um, 3.3 kilometers that way. There we go. .77. There we are. Just set this very slightly. And I just very, very slightly. Oh, that's kind of cool. I can actually let that just run while I go and do something. Huh. Oh, cat is in the way. Probably right about here. Close enough for government work. Uh, 3462. Bearing is correct. Gun is hardened. Ah, general staff, regular people, regular people. The king looks pleased with that last one. Starburst position confirmed. Satisfactory. Fire mission complete. Stand down until further orders. And I have a star. Oh, do I have an HE round in there? Oh, what did I get? Does open. Let me think. Little treason? Do I plan for some treason? Maybe little treason? Tell you what, let's do this real quick. Because I don't want to have to do this mission all over again, or restart it without having any progress. Let's do this. Let's do this. And then, oh, Night of Celebration, marred by atrocity. Wait, what? Blood of Minute? Okay. On an evening set aside to honor the general's continued pursuit of peace, the anti-monarchists remind us all that no such pursuit concerns them. Their only correspondence arrives written in the blood of innocence. And I can't click on anything. It's underlined, so, you know, yellow journalism kind of time. But this is clearly propaganda. So, how many times must he turn the other cheek? For 3 years, the general has extended every olive branch available to him. For 3 years, the brutish rebels have returned the branches aflame. As His Majesty, the King honored the general's dedication to peace with a medal. The anti-monarchists desecrated the ceremony with artillery fire upon a civilian quarter. One wonders when the general's patience will find its limit. I wonder who dropped those shells. We'll come back to this one. Windows are replaceable. Loyal citizens are not. Stand near the wall. Scientists unveil mechanical bull for safer festivals. Injures 12 instantly. A new steam-driven bull designed to modernize traditional festivities debuted in the Salamanca for roaring applause and immediate evacuation. Officials call the incident a resounding success and kinetic enthusiasm. The project will continue pending repairs to both bull and plaza. Oh, I can actually, like, zoom in. I'm still holding the cat. Andalusia hides in mountains. Castile stands in the open. Strength needs no cover. For sale, earplugs. Block out noise, fear, and rumors. Now standard issue for loyal households. Silence is safety. Wait, hold on. Is there anything like... Oh, I can't read anything in that text. For sale, hats previously owned. Pre-ventilated headwear ensures smooth flow to the brain. For sale, mystery meat. Freshly landed this morning. Meat comes pre-tenderized. Tastes like victory. General affirms commitment to peace. His Majesty the King has entrusted me with a sacred mission, the general stated. The peaceful unification of the Iberian people through reconciliation. It is not a mission I abandon lightly. When pressed as to what he meant by lightly, the general did not elaborate. And hey, there's his symbol. Now I kind of wonder what happened if I dropped a shell on his head. Sorry, treasonous thoughts. Treasonous thoughts. Over there. For sale, home, some assembly required. Oh, some reassembly. This is fine. Official statement of the current situation remains unchanged. For sale, window glass, half price. Bulk rates for repeat customers. Fits most surviving frames. Inventor claims to have trapped lightning in a jar. Senor Delgado of Zaragoza claims success in capturing infinite electricity within a reinforced glass vessel. Ministry of Fraud Prevention is shocked by the claim. Alright, so we're gonna hold that. The energy industry will not tolerate. Well, remember, this is the time before the energy will be dead by morning. Remember, this is before the energy industry really got its hold. Like, really, really. Well, I know they're all well in use, but and I think, like, if you look at it, like, Standard Oil, really, really powerful, right? But it got broken up, at least in the United States. The question is how much power they would have had in, 1920s alternate Spain. Okay. It's time to find out. Yeah, all you need is one lunatic with a gun to kill the guy who invents unlimited energy. Yeah, sounds about right. Skipping the cat for this one. Won't need it. Oh, they also randomized it. Excellent. Let's see. We got a new one. Let's put it on. I could have sworn this is different music. Okay, it is different. It just starts the same. Maybe? Anyways. Oh, they're both in the O range. That one's 08. 3, 4. Well, that's the bearings. And then N. N2. 1, 4. All right. Bearing 86 degrees and 45. Uh, 13 point. You know what? Hold on. What should my bearing be? 66. Only play patriotic music, no pirate radio. Maybe not yet, because it looks like what they're doing is they're giving me records and they're, vinyl, and they're adding them in as I do stuff. Like I found, you start with 1, and I found 2 of them lying around. This 4th one dropped when I completed the mission. So I think they're going to add in more music. And yes, it's all quote patriotic, but stop and think about what we're satiring here. Okay. Always room for a twist, yeah. Went down just a little bit too far. Well, they did mention there's going to be doing an expansion, and quite frankly, I don't know what happens in this game. The demo only had like 3 missions, and then some challenge missions, and like that was it. Oh, shell's loaded, that's right. So, actually, don't know what's going to happen. — 52.36. Oh, I got pretty close. Uh, 52.36. So let's see. 52.36, 62, dead. And I know that'll do it. All right, let's see. 681, 12.8. I wish it told me what. I suppose it'll tell me how distance based on that. Okay. Did I come with a shell preloaded? That was bizarre. I wasn't aware that could happen. Wait, what does this do? Oh. Huh. Wonder what it goes towards. Hmm. The 1.92. Okay. Ready on that. Relation is confirmed. Gun is locked. Here's that. Pull. Okay. I wonder if the ribbon ever runs out. Are they going to make us change that out? Spotter 1. Let's just run it this way, because I should just be able to do this. 266, which tells me that it's probably about the same 74. Okay. Oh, I know how much this is going to run. 4.44 kilometers. Betting it's only one charge. Yep, at 10. Yep, every 5 is another. Yep. I wonder how you run the ballistic calculations on your own. Huh. Oh, 6 charges. I think I might miss. Oh. Too far. Got distracted. What's this one? It's 53.28. Only one there. Okay, 3.31 kilometers. Yeah. Alright, with this one, this should reveal where the general is located. And then we get to find out just how much freedom we have in this game. Or at least in the early tutorial mission. .4.38. Alright, let's see. 34.38. Star charge at 32.63. I do like how the model itself actually rotates. So you can visually see what direction you're aiming. Alright. Time for just a little bit of treason. Just a light amount. That's all. That'll do it. So if I repeat the mission, they give me another one. Okay, they might want to update in the game so that we're doing. Well, have as much of that what I need. Oh. 57. Wait, what? That doesn't make sense. That's a little weird. You know what? I guess I'll try and see what the ballistic calculator does. That's really, really strange. Did I put that in right? Huh. 326 dot. Nope. Off by a little bit. Wouldn't do for me to miss, now would I? Would it? 328.4. For the Republic. Yeah. Um, oh, I probably should be moving. Yes, for Castile. They immediately opened up. I got hit with counter batteries so fast. But there is a level of freedom to this. You can, in fact, well, end the war right then and there. More anti-monarchist forces have maintained an occupation of Ciudad Real by Ciudad. High Command has ordered the city restored to the crown. Iron Nest is in requisition to support the authorization. Requisition procurement is authorized to meet its operational requirements. I'm alive again. Ah, and gun is moving. Ugh. Yeah. Give me coffee. Let's see. Nope. Come on. Just slightly that way. Oh, is the power not on? Oh, don't tell me the power is not on. Maybe if I turn it on and off again. Did it reset? No! I have no more coffee. Where's my coffee? Do they only issue me one can? How am I supposed to get up and do my thing? Okay. Tell me tell me I got a requisite. Come on. Me. Think there's an urban sector. Requisition is console. Requisition console. Coffee, 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 coffee. HE shell, powder charger supplement. There's no coffee. Why is there no requisition for coffee? Oh, good. They removed the duplicate. Okay. Put this one. Now, what do I have? I have no rounds. And I have 90 powder charges in storage. Let me run this. Reposition complete. Iron Nest is at I-653. I've got 3 spotter elements. Okay. Spotter 1, spotter 2, spotter 3. Unknown locations on and 4 and 5. All right, we're on I6. I6153. Bingo. All right. Now, spotter 1 is on F10. F10 4-2. Spotter 2, L4. L418. Spotter 3 is on B2 in 9-6. All right, let's roll the numbers. For number 1, bearing 203. Then from spotter 2, 78. Okay, then from spotter 2, 269. And 324 from spotter 3. And we've got a distance from spotter 1 of 5.86 kilometers. Number 1 and 390. All right. 1, target 2, and it's a question on where the other one is. There, here. Why do I have a can of coffee on me? Did I pick it up? Nope, wrong one. Hello, cat. Now I can make coffee. All right, I think first thing I should get is a scout plane requisition. I need a bearing. Starting point at a bearing. What's going to give me the best here? I think starting point. I do from say G3. I could run this way. I should catch most of this. Or I could run. No, I'm wrong on that. Run G5 across. So G5 across, bearing of 270 degrees. Get a red line on this so I can run across it. G5. We have bearing of 270. Roll it. Bingo. Ooh, there is no getting around that one. Gee, what are you groaning about? I suspect I'm gonna find my fifth after this. Unless... Alright, one more. Run from B6 on a bearing of 1 degree. My requisition. Okay. Yes, it's expensive, but I'll probably find it. I'm gonna want what? 1, 2, 1, 2. Give me here. Bingo. I think I loaded 2 on the left, 3 on the right. Yep. All right. Let's go for some precision hits here. Start with you. Start with... Where am I? Okay. Then... Yeah, no avoiding that one. Yeah. Okay. So let's see. Let's start with, because I rolled down a set. So 1, 2. Right, left, right, left, right. No, that'd be a little weird. Should be right, left, right, left, left, actually. I guess it just really doesn't matter, does it? Alright, let's roll it. Bearing to target. Running AP all the way. This is the target. First one, 7.73. Running 2 powers, bearing to target 298. .9 98 7.73 running this and that. Okay, next 7.57 at a distance bearing to target being 270.6. Okay. Running left round. Next one is 4.95 kilometers. .64 64 what? 649. Matching up. Okay. Next one is 8.29. Bearing 258.6. Oh, running one, log one. Really, I broke it. Gun calculators, not enough charges. Can't divide by 0. Error, error, error. 5.10 on the last one. Okay. Bearing is 25.8. Okay, 5.10. This, that, click. And this one is going to go there. Okay. So many little interactables that make me wonder if stuff's gonna happen later for this. Okay. Get our shots lined up. Anyway. First one is running to... Other one is running to... running 45. Oh, almost there. Running 46. Start with 298.9. And let's roll 298.9 for the first round. Okay. So, that one got pretty far off. So 5.4 to the left side. Okay. And this one is 46.38. 45.32. 48. Current direction is 48. Alright. Do this properly. Prime mission confirmed. Shell type. Bearing elevation. Gun is armed and ready. Alright. Bearing is immediately moving. Alright, just getting practicing, because I know there's going to be counter battery missions. Next one is 264. .9. Load it. Oh, not quite lined up yet. 1, 2. Checking targets. Eliminated. Unfortunately, I hit the target that I was trying to avoid. Damn. This next one is a left side, which is on A1. This one is in the 49 range. Bearing 269. This one is 50. Closer towards that. Alright. Close. Okay. Right side, 49.74. Bearing hasn't been set yet. Oh. 59.40. Well, that one's on target. Right. Done. Block that one. Get us over to 58. .6. 49.74. Round are good to go. Down to just a bit too far. Oh damn! I should not have been able to grab that. That should have ripped my arm out of the socket. Did I? Yes, I missed the hospital. Unfortunately, that target took out those. You know, I was trying to use this thing to get stuff, and I'm still hitting the. Damn. Still hitting the targets. Close. 30.60. Mm, 30.60, 253.8. Guns on. God. Last shot. Oh, I tried. I really, really tried. Let's see. Ammo bunker. What ammo bunker? You mentioned an ammo bunker. Conduct recon flight over grid P4. Confirm position and neutralize with AP ordnance. Darn it. Oh, it took something there. P4, you say? Fine. Start there. Roll it. What's that? M4 and have it run a 90-degree angle. Just clear. Pump. How much requisition? Oh, I don't have a lot of requisition left. I probably shouldn't be spending this thing willy-nilly like this, but M4 M4 on a 90 degree. Bingo. $105.70. My question is elevation calculations. I already know what I'm going to be doing distance-wise. 6.83. Powder charge-wise. $40.98. Oh, right. I need to order a shell. They're running 2 packages. Realized I didn't set the bearing on the calculator. I'll just run it based off what I've got here. 105. $5.7 with a out 40.98. $40.98 at 105.7. Yeah, just lock the gun. Sector cleared. Low garrison. Consolidate from this point. Stand down until further ordered. No reward. Nothing dropped on me. Let's do a quick look around. Make sure nothing got shaken loose somewhere. Damn. Those are some blast shutters. Down below. Pretty sure I missed one of the achievements. Yes, that's my bed, cat. I intend to use it. Let's get this turned in. The royal city reclaimed. The royal city is restored to the crown this morning as the general drives the anti-monarchist occupation from its streets. The city, His Majesty, the king was pleased to learn, is almost majority intact. That's because these AP rounds. The Cuerva Autogyros delivered Ciudad Real. The general is Cuerva Autogyro artillery observation units have been credited for their decisive actions in liberation of Ciudad Real, marking what military observers are calling the first genuinely practical application of aircraft in warfare. A source of military intelligence described the aircraft as a significant advancement in the science of knowing where things are, and notes that this provides a critical first step in blowing things up. General Firm says, commitment to peace. His Majesty, the King, has entrusted me. Oh, it's a repeat. Craters are temporary. Castile is permanent. Walk around them proudly. For sale. Children's toys. Okay, that's grim. For sale, Maps of Madrid, 1580 edition. Carefully curated maps designed to aid loyal citizens and confound spies. Hindenburg celebrates 100th crossing. The German Empire's airship in Hindenburg completed its 100th transatlantic voyage this week, gliding triumphantly into New York with all engines humming and a bass brand forming mid-flight. Brass? God damn it. A brass band. Officials called it proof that hydrogen is both safe and sociable. A commemorative dinner was held midair, though several diners briefly levitated during dessert. Lost. Small apartment. Last seen intact before Tuesday evening. Reward offered for usable bricks. Services. Rubble sorting. We separate brick, bone, and belongings. Respectful and efficient. For sale. Home. Some assembly required. Wanted. Witnesses to nothing unusual. Good memory and steady as nerves required. Official statements prepared for you. For their own good, achievement. Enforce the liberation. Alright, here we go. Measured fire star, which is conducted fire operations with minimal allied casualties. That one's going to take some practice. Austere service medal, which is the use the minimum. Alright. So here's what's happening on this one. We are actually going to quit to the main game. Can I? Oh, I can. Okay, but we're actually going to exit. All right, so we're going to switch over to Grim Dawn in a moment. Let me just get things rolling real quick. I actually have to do it this way. Let's see. I have to check some things here. Hold on. All right, sorry. YouTube is kind of